A salvage tug will take another week to reach the disabled Maersk ship. This is from the Maritime Executive, and it was published on May the 5th, 2025. Maersk confirmed that a salvage tug left Europe on May the 4th, bound for its stricken container ship Maersk Sana, which continues to drift in the Atlantic off Bermuda. The vessel, which has already been disabled for a week, has more than a week's time left to wait for the towage vessel to arrive. The 102,000 DWT vessel is safely adrift at sea. Maersk said in a response to an inquiry, the company reports that the ship, which was built in 2004 and registered in Singapore as electric power and is able to operate its thrusters to maneuver if necessary. The ship was disabled after a fire and possible engine room explosion on April the 28th, while approximately 354 nautical miles east of Bermuda. 3 crew members were injured, with one receiving first aid on the vessel and 2 others evacuated to Bermuda. One was released after treatment in Bermuda, while the other individual has now been transferred to a hospital in the United States. According to a company spokesperson, Maersk is monitoring the weather with a current forecast of calm seas, meaning the vessel is in no immediate danger. It decided to take these steps, saying it wanted to deploy a first-time right approach, where it had to find the right tug for the operation, not necessarily the closest tug. There is no word on where they are taking the stricken vessel or how laden the ship actually is. She has a capacity of 8,450 TEU and was starting the return leg of a trip from Newark, New Jersey, bound for Singapore. Maersk declined to comment on the cause of the incident, saying it's working with the relevant authorities. The U.S. Coast Guard listed that the vessel underwent a standard inspection on April the 16th in Charleston, North Carolina. No deficiencies were identified. I think sitting on a dead ship off the coast of Bermuda for 2+ weeks is a long time, but the company made a decision to bring in the best tug for the job, and I do respect that, and hopefully they get there sooner rather than later, and the weather don't change in the meantime. It's a little concerning about the guy in the hospital that had to be transferred to the United States. His injuries must be pretty bad. If they couldn't handle it, if the local hospitals couldn't handle it and he had to be sent to America, doesn't sound good, does it? Let's wish him nothing but good luck and a speedy recovery and get home to his family as soon as possible. I'll keep an eye out for updates on this one. At some point, they'll get her in tow and take her somewhere, which we don't know yet. And we still don't know what happened. For some reason, they're keeping that to themselves, which is possibly insurance reasons, or maybe they don't actually 100% know exactly what happened. That story will come out at some point, I am sure. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I'll see you on the next one.